Hey there Tesla fans, Aaron Rath here from Rath's Tesla, and today I want to do a quick video. I got a new hidden heads-up display from our friends at Tlyard, and they provided me this heads-up display. And if you watched some of my last videos, I already put one in there, but this one has a few more options to it, and two will do better in the sunlight. So we're going to get to the installation. I'm going to show it to you real quick. I'll put a picture of it on the screen, but you can get this for Model 3s and Model Ys. It runs at about $119, but if you use my code, my discount code, which I'll have in the description down below, you can get 15% off. So that brings this down very close to what the other one does. It's a very quick ship item. They got it to me real quick. It's super easy to install, and it shows a lot more functionality. So it shows the turn displays. It'll show you your gear that you're in. It'll give you a low battery warning. It'll give you your speedometer. And also when you're in park, this one will tell you the percentage that your battery's at. And this is such a low profile item that it blocks a little bit of the vent, but not much at all. So let's get to, let's look at what comes in the box, and then let's get to the installation. Okay, so I already opened the box, and I will tell you when I opened the box, I kind of destroyed it a little bit, so I can't do a true unboxing. But this is what comes in the box, and if you watch my video, you'll learn how to install it. It's super easy to install. So it comes with the heads-up display. This part tucks underneath the dash. We'll show you that here in just a second. And this has a really long cord on it, so that it can run to the back. This will plug into the OBD2 sensor. And this has a plug on the other end. It's a nice, the thing I like about this one is it has a nice flat cable, so it's easy to tuck into the trim and get out of the way. And then it comes with the piece that you need to plug into the OBD2 sensor. And this one has a really nice long cord coming off of it. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to plug one in where the OBD2 sensor plugs in, and then the other end here, and you're basically piggybacking it with these wires. So it's a great setup, and I really like these wires that they're nice and long. So let's go ahead, let's head out to the car and let's get this installed, and then check it out what it's like in the car. Okay, so there's really only a couple tools that you need. Really only one tool you need. You need some sort of a little pry tool, because the first thing you have to do, and this is going to sit right in here, and it's going to tuck away nice, and it has a kind of an angled edge. It'll angle down backwards, and if you look at the way the writing is on there, you can see which way is up and which way is down. But the first thing you need to do is you need to pop off this little plastic end piece here, and it's just held on by 3 clips, 1, 2, 3, and those clip in these 3 spots. Super simple to do. And then it's nothing more than just popping a little bit of the dash. So you're just going to grab underneath here in this metal piece, or what looks like metal, and just kind of give it a nice tug, and you'll feel it come, and it'll pop loose the whole way across, and that's okay. It's easy to put back down. But what we're going to do now is we're going to take this piece, and we want to string it out, and we're going to kind of just tuck it in there. And don't worry, you can adjust it after you get it installed. Then we're going to take this wire, and we want to make sure we get it all the way back, tucked up underneath here, so that we don't see it. So if we get it tucked in there and get this wire tucked out of the way, and just want to kind of center it for now. Then we're going to get this wire and make sure it runs out this back side so that you don't cut it. And then you're just going to work your way down and pop the dash back into place. Once you have the dash popped back into place, it's just a matter of taking this wire and running it down this side piece here. So we're going to tuck it in. You can take this side piece off, but there's no really need to. but if you want to, it just pulls out and you can tuck up underneath there. It's just got two little clips to hold it into place. Tuck that in. So you can see right now, I have it tucked in along the edge there. And now I'm gonna run it down along the bottom of the car. So let's adjust the camera a little bit. And now you're gonna see, I'm gonna run this down along underneath the back side of this trim. So we just gotta tuck this back and get it back underneath this trim and just kind of tuck it out of the way. You might have to move your floor mats, depends on the floor mats that you have, but you just need to tuck it up underneath there, run it all the way to the back. And you can also use your little pry tool that you had from earlier to just kind of help you get a little lift up underneath there. And just run that all the way back and run it to about halfway in your seat. Once you've got it halfway under your seat, like I have mine right down here where you can see I'm pointing, then you're going to take this end here, and we're gonna run it underneath the back seat. So I'm gonna adjust the camera just a minute so that you can see me running it through the back seat. Okay, so once you have it here, you'll notice that there's this little cut in the carpet. If you just kind of open that up. Okay, so on the inside, there's also a hole in the carpet, and I'll show you that here. You should be able to see it because of the blue light, but you can see my carpet pulls down there. So we're gonna run that wire through to this side. So there's the wire. So you can see me pulling the wire through. Okay, so once that wire is through there, then what you can do is just kind of tuck it up underneath this carpet. You peel up a little bit, it's just Velcroed. So then you can see that we have a nice clean run there. You can't see the wire at all. We move to the underneath the car, or in the back seat. And as we move under the back seat, you can see the wire just laying here. So now what we need to do is just pull up my little vent guard and run this underneath there until we get to the other side, and then just kind of tuck all the carpet back into place. Now in this one, we've got to run this to the back, but before we do that, we're going to plug in the other side. So now in the back seat, you can see underneath here, this is underneath the center console. So here's the center console down here. There's normally a plastic cover on there, but I have the sexy buttons in here, so my plastic cover is off. And you can see the OBD2 sensor or scanner port right here. So the blue part is the original part. The white part is from the sexy button. So now what we have to do is we have to jump the wires using this piece. So let me get the camera set up and I'll show you how that's done. It's super easy. All right, so underneath here, we're going to take and connect in this connector. So what's gonna happen is, so this is my normal connector. The blue is the normal, but I need to plug in the new connector into what I already have connected. All right, so what you have to do is disconnect this connector, and then we're gonna jump it. And this is the same process if you were disconnecting it from the blue. So we're gonna disconnect the blue. We're gonna take the end that'll mount up on there and just clip it over. And then we're gonna take the other end and plug it in to the other plug. And you'll see now we've created a little jump. Make sure that they're all clicked in, and you'll see that they're all working and my other scanner is working. Now we have to take this other end of this plug and plug it in down below. So now you have to take these two ends and plug them together. There's a little notch. If you just plug them together, push it, and you'll feel it get tough. And then you can look up on the dash. After you get that done, you can see mine has the percentage. I turned it on. So now if I hit the drive, you'll see it goes into drive. There's neutral. There's reverse. and there's park. So it gives me the battery percentage, which, by the way, matches up to the battery percentage up top there. So now we just have to go through and tuck all the cables in and get it all hidden away. I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm going to clean that up, and then we'll come back. We'll do a quick test drive with this in there, and we'll close this video out. So you can see as we go for our test drive here that the speedometer is working, it's showing reverse, and we're going through the motions of driving. And I'm going to stop right here because it's really hard to see, and you can't really see it in the video. I mean, you can see the 0 on there and the percentage, but the thing that I'm pointing at is the fact that you can actually still see it even with the glare. It might not look quite as clear, but when you're in the car, it looks a lot more clear than if you're just looking at it in the video. So it really does a good job in a sunny situation being able to see the speed that you're going. Now, as we back up and we go forward, we'll point out a couple times that the speeds match what's on the screen. It's very easy to read and see what gear you're in, and it just is very minimalistic. You'll notice that at some point the D will go away for the drive. Right there it is, and all you have up there is the speed. It's just very easy, and as you slow down, the D will come back, tell you what gear you're in, and just very easy to use. We'll go through a little bit more of the drive. You can see the speed wrapping up. The one thing that I haven't checked on this one that I need to verify versus the other one that I had in here was in the other one, when you hit 75, the numbers would turn red. I got to verify all that on this one. You can see the blinker works just fine. That's the right blinker. We'll go around the corner. I'll show you the left blinker. There's the left blinker, and then we'll see the flashers. So everything works on it, and it works quite well. All right, so that'll do it for today's video. Like I said, a real simple one. This heads-up display has a cleaner look. The LED lights are better, and it gives you your battery percentage when your car's in park or when you stop. And this is from our friends at Tlyard. And I'm going to put the link down below. I'll have my discount code as well. It's a 15% discount code, so it's a really good discount code, so make sure you use it. It's Rat's Tesla, just like anything else that I use. And this is a really good product. It's $119 on their website, but with the 15% off discount, that'll bring it down to close to $100. And for those that drive a Y, this is really something that should come in the Y factory, something that Tesla should be putting in. But it's a great addition, gives you your little speed right there, and it's only like 3 inches wide, so it barely blocks your airflow. I can tell you from just driving around, I couldn't even tell that it was there for the airflow blockage. So great little products, so go check them out at Tlyard, and that's Tlyard.com. It's Tlyard.com. And like I said, I'll have the description or the link in the description down below, so go check it out. That'll do it for today's video. Get out, go drive, be safe. Oops, sorry, a little bumblebee there. Get out, go drive, be safe, have fun, and be kind to each other. A lot of stuff going on right now, but be kind to each other. But I will catch you in the next video.